What's up, y'all? It's D-Side, and I'm here with Lincoln to bring you his curly hair routine. Starting off, I'm going to wash his hair. As you all know, I don't use any products in Lincoln's hair because my parents just told me not to. He's young, so we don't use any products. But to wash his hair, I do use Dove soap, like literally the same soap I use to bathe him. I used to wash his hair twice a month, but since I don't use any products, his scalp never has built up. His hair is never oily, and now it's the winter time, so I only wash his hair once a month. First, you want to put a part going down the middle of their head. And when I was younger, I used to wonder why my mom went over my part 3 times. And now I see, because the first time, as y'all can see, the part is too far to the right. Then I did it. I had it in the middle, but it was going zigzag as I came to the back. And I was like, Lord, take the whip. Hopefully, y'all get it right on the first time, because as you see, honey, she was struggling. Y'all, Lincoln hair started to dry already, and I was like, no, sir. So I took it back to how my mom used to do. I got me a cup, I put some water in it, and I got that brush. So basically, I wanted his hair to be like slicked down. In order for me to slick it down, it got to be wet. Because once I wet it and brush it down and put the rubber band on it, it's going to stay like however it dries. And if your child's hair isn't dirty, you do not have to wash their hair good. You just get you a brush, get some water, boom, there you go. That's how my mom used to do our hair. That's how I do Lincoln hair. I put his rubber bands around a couple times. Don't be like, oh my God, you hurt him. No, I'm not. I don't want the rubber band to slide off. His hair gonna be looking nappy. No, we put it on right, okay? And this is his natural curl pattern, but y'all know I'm not gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna do some finger coils because I want it big today. Now it's time for the fun part. We gonna lay the edges. Okay, I'm only gonna be using water to lay his edges because Lincoln hair naturally lay down. But I brushed all his edges up like when I was putting in the ponytail. So of course I'm gonna brush them back down. Like, you gotta train your kids' hair. You don't want to just be pulling their hair back all the time. Then their hair gonna be starting way back in the middle of their head. Like, that's not the move. So yeah, I'm just brushing them down. Because really, by the end of the day, they was gonna be down like that anyway. But I'm just adding like a little swoopy style to them. And then we're gonna brush like along his ponytail because I want to smooth this out a little bit more. This part is so optional, but I was being extra today, so y'all better be extra too. You can't leave his hair like this. As y'all see, it's curly. His curl pattern is beautiful. His hair is beautiful, but I want his hair to be like more poofy, if that makes sense. I want it to be bigger. I want the curls to have a more uniform, polished look, so I'm just going to take my finger and literally spiral curl it, finger coil it, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm going to do. And for this part, you don't want to be lazy and like finger coil big sections. You want to take small sections and coil it. The hair is basically looking thinner than what it's going to be now because it's wet. When it's wet, like, the hair is just clump up together or something. I can't explain it. But as it dry out, everything is going to be more poofy. And then in the end, you're going to be like, oh my God. Like, your child going to look like they just stepped out of a magazine. And a lot of y'all was commenting on the last video saying how, like, Lincoln just sits still when I do his hair. I do his hair a lot, so I think he really just get with the program. But if your child don't sit still, you can just get him your phone, baby. Cut on Baby Shark. They can watch that. And he watching YouTube right now. I think he watching Wheels on the Bus. So yeah, just get your child something, whatever they like. Get him a popsicle. Get him some candy. Okay? I know people don't like their kids having candy, but get them something so you can do their hair. You don't want your child running around with a nappy head and be like, they wouldn't let me do it. I know some days Lincoln do be like, nah, fam, I'm not with it. But come on. Some days you got to do their hair. And then we're going to do the exact same thing to this side. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but for my brush, right? At first, I tried to use like the soft brush. You know the brush that you see the guys who have the waves, how they be brushing their hair with like the soft boar bristle brush. I guess that's what you call it. But nah, that wasn't working. So I got a hard bristle brush to basically like lay the hairs down. Because the other brush was playing games. And I'm like, nah, you ain't finna have my boy hair nappy. Like, stop playing with me. Okay, Lincoln was doing good, but as y'all see, he trying to get riled up because Dominique done walked in and he was like, T. And I was like, no, ma'am. I was like, I'll record. You can have him soon as I'm done. Like every time Disney or Dominique walk in, I'm like, Lord, it's over now. Cause he try to just be like, okay, I can run, they gonna save me. No, baby boy, they not. And as y'all see, they dancing to Baby Shark right now. Like, so yo, I'm just literally on this section. I'm not gonna lie, I literally was trying to zone through because I'm like, man, I don't want to just force him to sit here. So yeah, I don't know, take your time doing that kid's hair. I mean, I said they kid, take your time. Take your time doing your baby hair, girl, because when they go to the park, you want them to slay. You hear me? And that's it for the video, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And I do apologize. I did not get a chance to get like an end thing for the video. Because Lincoln 2 years old, y'all. He would not sit still. Like, let's be honest. So, yeah. I just inserted these little clips that I got of him later on that day. And that's it. I thank y'all for watching. Bye.